Welcome back to the channel, guys. What's up, guys? Kaise ho? Elanaru. Hope everyone is doing great. Today plan kind of flopped. I wanted to work out today morning. I went to the gym on time, but somehow it didn't happen. See, this is the thing I tell you, right? Sometimes your mind tells you, chillax, don't work out, don't stress yourself. A lot of people think I eat only the fancy food, avocado toast, eggs Benedict, all this fancy stuff because I post those on Instagram stories. I eat normal, like the typical, very normal, basic khana every single day. Only thing is that I check my macros. That is the only thing you have to do. Only thing is don't overeat. This is for Naisha, white rice. That's my brown rice. Actually, I have white rice as well. For maybe 6 months, I think I've been eating white rice. I just wanted to change. Today, I'm going to have 40 grams of brown rice. I mean 40 grams uncooked. Measure that, and when you cook it, it becomes around 200 grams approximately. And carrot and some capsicum sabzi. And also, so as you can see, normal dal. So the point. The potty is crying. She's hungry. Let me give her some food and then come. That way I'm a proper South Indian. I eat with my hand. Man, seriously, life becomes so difficult when there is no water. It is summer season. I don't know what's happening, but water crisis has kind of started a little bit. Since yesterday, we don't have like proper water service here in the community. Yeah, if you want to buy an apartment to 2.2, 2.5, 2.8 crores, it's the most rate. 2-bedroom costs around 1.6 crores here. But you'll have to carry buckets and run around. This is only for one day. I hope things are going to get restored by tomorrow. But you know, well, that is what happens when you have like so many apartments all around you. Literally 1,800 apartments approximately in this community, and when this acts like a proper straw into the earth and pulls down so much of water crisis is going to happen, right? And if you look all around, so many people sucking the hell out of earth. The groundwater, everything is getting depleted. I'm pretty sure in the next 4 to 5 years, Kundapur area will have an issue, especially in one like 20-25 acres of a community. When there is like so much of usage, 1,800 to 2,000 apartments, there will be approximately average of 2 people per family, which means 2 into 1,800, approximately 3,600 to 4,000 people on a daily basis. Imagine the scale of water that is needed to survive in this community. I'm not trying to cry here. The thing is, you like it or not, that is a fact. This is a temporary disruption right now. Things are getting managed, and for now they have a solution. They're getting tankers. This happens every year actually. I never made a video about it, but we have to get aware of these things, right? Let me show you how this works in a gated community like this big one. People who are living inside a community, you might know this, but for the ones who don't, once you come inside a community, you have this app. It can be Apma Complex, or there are multiple apps. We have MyGate. So in this app, you get all the information, all the notifications, all the issues that are happening. Everything about your house is controlled from this app, which is pretty smart. When you move here for the first time, it feels very like technologically advanced, but it has its issues. So if you want to allow someone into your society as well, I have to approve. So the security wise, it's really amazing, especially if you live in societies like these. If it's a guest, you mark as a guest. If it's a delivery, so in case you have a delivery from Amazon, you have Amazon here, Blinkit, Zomato, all the apps you have over here. The moment you approve it here on your app, the security will be notified and they'll let the delivery people come inside. Same to do with the maid, same to do with the driver, cleaner, anything related to anyone visiting your apartment, you can approve it here. That gives you a sense of nice security, and you'll know if that person entered, if the guest entered, if a friend enters, you'll know everything on a notification. That's pretty good. It comes along with the photo. For example, morning Flipkart fellow came, and this is like Flipkart, his photo, everything is there. His phone number, what time did he come, how many other houses is he delivering, and it still shows he's inside. That means he's delivering to other houses. Payments are there. All the payments can be done from here, like society dues, for example, maintenance costs. Your prepaid meter is here, which means your electricity bill can be paid from here. So here, how it works is, electricity bill, it's like a prepaid connection. First put in some money and it keeps getting deducted from that. Now regarding this water issue that's going on, we get notifications. One interesting thing I want to show you is, you see this particular, I can't show you because all the addresses, everything is here, but it shows all the data about how many guards are on duty today. The total 131 security people for this community, 131, and then 48 are on duty, which it shows. And then visitors, till now, like half a day done, 2 p.m. right now, and from morning, if you count, 2,008 people enter the society, visitors. 769 are currently there, and this keeps updating every minute. Total I said 4,000, right? There are 4,333 residents currently living in this society. 4,000 mandiki water ఇవ్వాలి అంటే they'll be definitely all these problems, but I have to give it to the society. They're meeting it pretty well. I'm very happy with them. Small issues keep happening. Let's see how it goes, because right now the society that is formed right now, the company which is taking care of the property management, they're doing a good job, I would say. I not say like extremely amazing. The previous property management people, they were doing an excellent, like 7-star level job. Putty is here.
I'm seeing tab.
Are you seeing a tab? Okay, see, I'm making a video. I'm making a very informative video. Can I show? I'm not making stupid betting apps. Itla promote cheyamana. We teach things, right? I teach investments, how to grow in your life, be motivating, be with a family, take care of your kid, feed her food, ilanti tinandi, diet, workouts. Itla cheste obviously you'll not get a million views, but it doesn't matter. It's not about views. It's what I want to do, and I feel happy doing these things. Even now, if I say okay, let's do it, I can make 10 crores. If I promote all the wrong stuff, right now I can show you the messages where people, let me show it to you actually. What are they saying? Did you see that? Once I checked it, I understood it's a luck-based game and app. It's kind of, she's saying it's kind of an aviator which is slightly like betting. The moment she said that, you see this, read this. Yes, I don't promote such stuff. Let me know if there is something else other than, apart from betting and gambling. Yes? Naisha, we don't promote all the wrong stuff, right? Yes or no? And these people, for example, are ready to give me how much ever I ask. Anyways, forget about all of this. Come back to the actual informative thing. Shut down. Oh, see, we got the notification came. The water is back.
Look.
I'll show you. See, drinking water and domestic water supply resolved 2 minutes ago. The water has started coming. So this kind of notifications, in case there is a power issue, there's a power fluctuation, whatever, all those notifications, you get it. And with photos, with all those proofs, in case there's a power shortage, they'll tell you why, they'll tell you what happened, why, all these emails you get. So all that, you feel like, yeah, it's worth paying for all of that extra things that they're doing for you. And the best part is, staying inside a community like this, you get to have daily help. Like especially if you have parents and people who are old, or you're a busy person, you can't do your work, you have all the help sorted here. Like if your maid doesn't come today, for example, there are 10 maids ready waiting at your door, so you're always sorted. In case your driver doesn't come and you're busy with your business, then you have a lot of drivers in the community. You can just take them from the app itself. See all this list of people, right from maid, driver, cook, milkman, paper boy, car cleaner, nannies, dance teachers, tuition teachers, gym instructors, table tennis instructor, internet repair people, medicine shop, grocery shop, doctor, nurse. You see the maid, 400 people, almost 400 maids inside the community. So you can just click on that. All the star rating of the maids, everything is here. If you see, for example, let's click on this one, 5-star rating is her attendance, this her attendance, all that is there. This is beautiful. I mean, even I didn't see that. She entered today at 11:52 a.m. She left at 12:44 p.m. Her availability, everything is there inside. The same goes with, you see all this rating and all that. Her reviews, very polite, punctual, and does good work. All this you can take it from here. All kinds of help is available. That is the best part of living inside a big society like this one. So that extra 20,000-30,000 more than an apartment which is a standalone apartment right beside this particular community, I can get it for half the price. But the amenities like the gym, the swimming pool, the Naishaka school is sorted here. But all these things are sorted for me. There's a coffee shop. I don't go out of the community, including supermarket. Everything is here. I don't need to go out of the community. Everything is sorted. It's like its own world. And like I said, I don't need to worry about all the issues like plumbing issues. See, there's a water issue. If this was like an independent house, I'm living somewhere like my old house, for example. If there's no water, I have to make the call to the municipal water corporation, follow them, or else I'll have to call the water tankers, or maybe I'll have to arrange water on my own. All these things are there. Right now, all I have to do is sit and wait.
Water problem we are showing. We are saying water problem to the video.
Yeah, there's a water problem, right, from yesterday. What did I tell you? You have to conserve water, right? Should take care of, no, don't use water too much in summer. You have to be economical, okay? Be careful.
Winter?
Anytime you should be careful with water, okay? You shouldn't waste water because water is very important. See, from morning, like I think 1 hour to actually from yesterday, we don't have proper water. It is coming, but up and down, up and down. But you did not have water yesterday. Did you have an issue? You didn't have an issue. You were asking, no, Mama, pani nahi aa raha, pani nahi aa raha. You're saying that, right? I think around 4 months ago or something like that, I made a video about the pros and cons about living in a gated community like this. Hear that sound? Impossible to vlog outside. This is also one of the pros and cons I wanted to mention. Here's the proof. Lot of noise, especially in high-rise buildings. One of the major disadvantages of living in a, anything about 10th floor, you'll have all the noise around, like road noise, construction noise. Not now, since the time we moved here, almost 3 years, say, there's some construction or some work going around and you'll have this kind of noise and it's so irritating. You'll have to keep your doors shut 90% of the time. Though there are disadvantages like those, like noise and all that, still there are a few advantages why you have to pick something at least above 5th floor. You see, the higher you go, there are certain benefits, I'll tell you, because out of experience I'm talking. This is not just a typical real estate promotional video. There's nothing of that sorts. This is just to provide information for people who are planning to move to a new house and who are planning to buy an apartment. But I will tell you why you have to get an apartment in the higher floors. There are certain advantages. Like I made a list. This is like a serious thing, because once you spend like crores of rupees and get an apartment for yourself, you should feel that value, right? You should know everything about it. And the reason I keep making such videos is, I know I started off as a biker. I like automotive, but you have to understand that a person is not just one thing. I have other interests as well. I like biking, of course. That is the first thing. Even now I love it. Only thing is I've given a little bit of a gap so that I can get back with more enthusiasm. And the second thing I like is cars and all that. Third thing I like is fitness, investments, health. I wanted to tell you that a person is not just one thing. He's got a lot of other interests. That is the reason I showcase my family sometimes. I want to influence all the good things. First advantage you have is the view you get. Nothing can beat that. It doesn't matter which location you're in, unless there is another tall building blocking your view. The moment you open the balcony and step out, you get that nice open view. Anything about 10th floor minimum, the views you get is definitely nice. It's endless. You can see a lot of open space. And when you get that kind of a view, the moment you get up in the morning with nice sunlight, it's really good for your head. Let's say you're below 5th floor or something like that. There is definitely a current pole or a tree or another building, most likely beside your building, that can block the view. You will be restricted. You feel like you're inside. Claustrophobic feeling is not there. At least that's me. Everyone has their own choice, but there is a small catch. The higher you go, the price you pay is much more. I think they charge somewhere around, I'm not sure, but around 100 rupees per square feet as you go higher and higher. Now, one more noticeable difference I've seen between an independent house which is at a ground floor compared to this one where we live in a 15th floor, the difference is insects. Very rarely we get to see insects at this level. I think anything beyond 5th or 8th or 10th floor, let's say, I think insects find it difficult to fly above that. And also ants and all that, ground floor mein to forget it. They'll start coming into your house from the gardens, lawns and all that. But if you're at like 15th floor and anything above, let's say 25th floor, these days Hyderabad has 50th floor also. So the higher you go, the problem with insects and all that, they go down considerably. It can be caterpillars, centipedes, millipedes, whatever it is that crawl on the ground. All that you will be free from that 90% of the time. I'm not saying you'll be completely free of it. You will find one or two insects here and there, but much better than what you find in the lower floors and especially ground floors. I am someone, after seeing these kinds of advantages, I will never choose a ground floor unless I'm getting like a crazy amazing next level deal. I would buy a ground floor for cheaper price, but I will not stay there. I will try to go to the higher floor for rent and give my own ground floor on rent. Lizards are something that you will not see much. We see once in a while, like the span of 3.5 years, I think I've not seen more than 2 or 3 lizards. That's it. But yes, you will have other visitors like pigeons, which are not really harmful, but it's better you put a net. That is the reason we have a pigeon net, so that they don't come inside a balcony. I'm not talking about the main balcony, I'm talking about the utility side. One of the biggest advantages, mosquitoes are, in this community, if you go down in the evening around 6 o'clock onwards, you will find a ton of mosquitoes. They do all that fogging and all that, but it helps a little. At this level, mosquitoes somehow, I don't know how do they fly. Can they fly till 15th floor? I'm not sure, but yes, we do have mosquitoes, but not so many. Like, you can open the doors and keep it. Maybe 1 or 2 you'll find them. I think these mosquitoes are also very smart. I really feel like come in a lift. Ground floor, first, second, third floor, forget it. Mosquitoes will be a menace. Third thing, what did I write? Airy. Yeah. The constant wind, the moment you open the main balcony and the main door, the cross ventilation you get is next level. Like every single day, 24 hours, 365 days throughout the year, there will definitely be an air current. So once you keep your doors open, I'm not talking about pollution, no? You will have pollution. You can't see that pollution, but there'll be a lot of dust and all that. So if you're allergic to dust, you shouldn't be opening your windows. But once in a while, we prefer opening always. It's like you're staying in the sky. There is constant movement of air. On a normal day as well, you will get a lot of air. And forget in monsoon season or when there is a high wind, that time it can literally push you out. There's one disadvantage with that. You'll have to be very extremely careful with the doors, because if your hand by mistake, if your kid's hand, if they're trying to close the door and if they put their hands in the wrong place, it can, a couple of my friends had these issues. So that you have to be very careful, and you have to have proper stoppers and all that for the door. Otherwise, now we are like extremely careful. So when there is like high wind, I try not to open the windows. I try not to open the doors. But yeah, you're understanding, right? High rise, this is one of the biggest. These are the things that people don't talk about, but these are like genuine things that you discover when you move into a high rise apartment. It is a good thing having an airy apartment, but then there's a bad thing also, like the doors and all that, they bang. If they bang with your hand in between, poinate. And one of the biggest things, one of the best things I personally feel is privacy you get to enjoy in a high-rise apartment. You are your house, that's it. No one can peep into your house. You have a lot of privacy when you sit in the balcony, especially anything above second or third floor onwards. Anything you pick from there, I think you should be sorted in terms of privacy. Ground floor, I think light diskondi. Thing is, talking about privacy only. You can put some blind screens and all that, but it doesn't work all the time, because if you want your balcony to be open and then you want to sit down with your wife and you want to sip some coffee, read a book, do whatever your work there, people keep walking inside a community from across your floor all the time, especially if it's a big community with thousands of people. Some kind of movement keeps happening, so that privacy is kind of gone. So if you're considering a high-rise apartment, I think you should consider anything above 10th floor. You will actually enjoy the benefits of a high-rise. Now these are like the good things that I could think about at this particular moment. These are all the advantages I've spoken about, but there is one irritating thing for me in a high-rise apartment. It's a small thing, but I like to nitpick, right? Sometimes small things. You'll have to wait endlessly for lifts. So you have to factor in that, especially if you want to go for a meeting or you told your friend that I'm coming down. You can't tell him, be there, I'll come in 5 minutes. It doesn't work like that, because you'll have to factor in the time it takes for you to leave your house from your door, go to the lift and then wait for the lift. Sometimes it's readily available. If you go in the off-peak hour, then it's fine, 5 to 7 o'clock in the evening. That time it's jam-packed. So you'll have to wait for at least 2 to 3 minutes. I know 2 to 3 minutes is like not that much, but when you're actually in urgency, then you'll understand. Like I said, these are not the big things that will make you change your decision. It's not that, but I'm just pointing out what I experienced here. I think any community that has more than 20 floors should have at least 4 lifts for each block. You have to check all this when you're buying an apartment. If a particular community has only 2 lifts for more than 20 floors, don't consider that. Trust me, you will hate it. Yeah, when you people are at that level of affording a 5 crore, 3 crore wala apartment, all these small things will itch you. One thing I've understood in life is the bigger you get in life, the more you grow in your life, the more wealth you have, the smaller problems actually irritate you. If you are someone who is in the market right now to buy an apartment, especially high rise, I would definitely suggest get anything above 5th floor. Minimum. Half of your this small irritating problems that itch you every day are sorted. Oh, one more thing. Higher ante, don't go to the topmost floor. Like if you go to, let's say this building has, I think 19 floors. So if you're in the 19th floor, then maybe, I don't know, I have to check with people living here. If someone is from this community, please comment down. 19th floor mein, I feel there will be heat issues because your roof is not covered. For example, 15th floor, there are another 4 floors above, which means there's no direct sunlight on your roof, and especially in summer season, you will feel the heat. One floor, kinda diskodan better. Like if it's a 30 floor apartment, take the 29th at least. Apart from the heating, I'm not sure, if the construction quality is not that great, there are chances there might be leakages in monsoon seasons through cracks and all that. Though these are all like modular, what do you call that? That cement construction, I don't know the technical term. Through that, you will not have issues, but end of the day, it is nature. Anything can happen. Preferably 1 or 2 floors below, you will most probably not have water leaking issues. Oh yeah, how can I forget one more thing? So lower floors will definitely have more noise from the community because thousands of people staying around, their kids playing around, scooters, delivery boys, all these people running around on a daily basis, which means there'll be a lot of noise coming into your house. And evenings, so there'll be chinna chor bazaar aitad kinda. And if you're in the ground floor and your specific balcony is facing towards that side or your bedroom is facing towards that side, you will definitely have a lot of noise. So that also you have to factor in. Chushnara, enta manchi knowledge istunano. You're spending 2 crores or spending 3 crores, whatever. Anta double vitnaka, you shouldn't feel like shit. There are insects inside the house. There are mosquitoes inside the house. Em labam 3 kotlu vetti inta noise undi. This is the reason. Follow Sriman Kotaru, okay? By the way, I just realized our 2.0 t-shirt is looking so I love this color, one of my personal favorite colors. I like the design behind this. You guys remember this design, right? I'm not sure if you're still selling it. I have to check with Nevas, but Just go check it out if it's still there. 2.0clothing.com. If it's not there, I'm sorry, we are coming up with new designs, so just hang on. And this time all the problems will be solved. Whatever problems we faced and you people faced because of us, I'm sorry, the quality issues or there's no good packaging, all that is going to be next level. Okay, చూసుకోండి ఎట్లుంటుందో. Even the t-shirt quality, everything is changing. The packaging quality, the shipping issues, we are ironing everything. ఒక ఇంకో లెవెల్లో ఇస్తాం. ఆగు, just wait and see. హవా కైతరు.